So, last July 8th, there was a plot of land that was sold for roughly $630,000. And no, I'm not talking about the land like the one on screen. I'm actually talking about this. What is that? That is a map of Lunacia. And the plot of land that was sold can be found somewhere in here. So yeah, a virtual plot of land recently sold for more than what some plots of land would cost in real life. In this video, I'll show you some footage from the past demo of land gameplay, talk about why land in Axie Infinity is so freaking expensive, and what the plans are for land gameplay in the future. But before we go any further, go and check if you're subscribed to my channel. 95.4% of my viewers are not even subscribed. Just press the red button. It's completely free and it really helps me out. Plus, you'll get more great content from me in the future. Anyway, let's start by first talking about Project K, or the upcoming land gameplay. There was a demo for the land gameplay in late 2020, but only users that owned the land plot at the time were able to try the game. Since I wasn't even playing back then, I don't have any game footage of me playing. However, CAGYJAN, one of the more well-known content creators in the NFT gaming space, was kind enough to allow me to use his gameplay in this video. I posted the link to his YouTube link in the description below, so send him some love and subscribe to him as well. So, in the Project K demo, you are transported to the world of Lunacia, where you need to first sync your land plot and at least 3 axes before you can start playing. For the demo, it was required to sync the land plot that the player owned. But it may not be required to have a plot of land to play Project K later on when it is released. The gameplay is a point-and-click type of game where you can send your axes to gather resources and fight chimeras within the land of Lunacia. You can gather wood and stones around the map, and if you click any of these fire-looking things, you will enter into a battle with a chimera monster, which pretty much looks like an adventure mode battle. And once you clear this chimera monster, you will get some rewards. Each Axie you send out will have their own inventory to hold tools, resources, and items. You can also tinker with your land by crafting and placing items or decorations. However, during the demo gameplay, the effects of certain items on the land plot were not yet implemented, so everything was purely for decoration. And that was basically the extent of the demo gameplay that we got a small taste of last year. Now let's talk about why these land plots are so valuable. And to do that, let's go back to January 22, 2019, when the first land sale was held. The Axie Infinity team placed 17,217 land plots for sale. But this is only 25% of all available land in Lunacia. They sold land plots in the form of crates, and each crate had their own bundle of items inside. But the specific crate also determined which specific plot of land they would be getting. However, the location of the land plot would be completely random. But if you bought multiple chests in one transaction, you would end up with connected plots of land. Each player was only able to buy 100 chests of the same kind per transaction, which means you can only have up to 100 connected land plots in the game. If you bought a Savannah crate, you would get a Savannah plot, which is found in the orange outer region of the map. The forest crates had forest plots, as seen in the green areas here. The Arctic crates have Arctic plots, which are the light blue plots of land, and the Mystic crates have the Mystic plots, which are the dark blue plots of land here. The land closer to the middle of the map is more expensive. This is because the pink block of land in the middle is called Lunacia's Landing, where most of the excitement of the game will be at. Collectors that completed a full set of available items before May 22nd, 2019 received one plot within Luna's Landing. Luna's Landing is owned by the Lunacia's High Council, or the people that own plots of land in Lunacia's Landing. And these plots of lands will have a variety of world events that will be hosted by either the devs or other players with great ideas. And the black lines of land right around Luna's Landing are called Genesis plots. And these are the most expensive plots of land out there. There are only 220 Genesis plots in the game, and 75 of these were given out during the first land sale. Genesis plots cannot be outright bought, and they only have a chance to drop upon a purchase of a crate with these odds on screen. In these Genesis plots, there will be rare bosses that spawn, and the owners of these Genesis plots will get a cut of the resources that are collected on their land. This is why this particular land is so coveted and valuable. So, what will be the future of land gameplay? Apart from what was already shown in the demo, let's lay out what we already know about the upcoming land gameplay as communicated by the devs. Each plot of land consists of 64 blocks or an 8x8 grid. Each plot of land can hold 3 axes unless it is upgraded to hold more later on. There are items in the game that can be placed in your plot of land to give buffs and bonuses to either your land or your axes. Landowners might find AXS tokens on their land plots or send their axes to explore public resource nodes on the map. When interacting with resource nodes, axes can find AXS tokens and potentially other resources. Players can find blueprints for structures all across Lunacia when defeating chimeras. Every structure will have different block sizes, different resource requirements, and building times. Some very large structures will need more than one plot of land to build, so you should own either multiple land plots or share land plots with your guild. And speaking of multiple plots, if you have a bunch of plots that are connected to each other, you can hold way more axes, and your axes will travel faster on land that you own. Connected plots can be managed and viewed all at once, and certain items will give buffs to axes on connected lands as well. There will be real-time battles against chimeras with a group, and you can also partner up with other people to complete quests together. And finally, the Lunacian SDK or Self-Developer Kit. This is potentially the most exciting part of land gameplay, in my opinion, because the Lunacia SDK will initially be a map editor where players can use Axie Infinity art assets to create games and other experiences. Once a game has been created, it is saved as a non-fungible token and can be traded to other players. These NFT game modes can be placed on land and players will be able to click on them to enter the game inside. Now, this SDK allows for endless possibilities on the games you can play within Lunacia. This will also keep the game fresh, allowing content creators to unleash their creativity within the Axie Infinity universe. With all these exciting features to come, do you already feel like you've missed out? Oh, don't worry, because there will be another 3 phases of land sales once the land gameplay has been released. The devs previously mentioned that there will be a total of 4 phases for the land sale before we completely run out of land plots in Lunacia. So, do you have a cool idea for an Axie-themed game when you get your hands on the Lunacian SDK? And also, what are you looking forward to the most for the upcoming land gameplay? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. This is your Captain Soltos signing out. See you all in the next video. Bye!